Hello everybody, it is me Casey and today we are doing Yandere Overhaul Part 1 Ex-Listener. Now I know that you guys are into the toxic yanderes, which is a crazy statement, but it is true about you guys. So yeah, here we are. Not my art like usual. I don't remember if this was from the show or not, but I'm pretty sure it is. So yeah, let's get into this. 3, 2, 1. It was another day. Another day that you had a job to do. Another day where you were working. Another day where you saved a civilian's life. Another day where a villain was put away for good. Same old treatment. You were right now walking, patrolling, with two of Sir Night-Eye's newest recruits. One of them you already knew. Another was a bit alluring and sometimes can be a bit creepy. Deku, and now known as Lemillion, were right next to you as you were walking past an alley. A little girl came running to you as she hugged your leg. You looked at the little girl before saying, "Are you lost, little girl?" you say as you bent down to her, hugging her. She hugged you tighter, her hands squeezing your costume tighter, as she whispered something low, almost inaudible to anybody who was near you. "Please don't let him hurt me," the little girl said to you. You looked up into the alley as you heard a voice. "Sorry about that. Eri just is throwing a fit right now," a man says as he walks towards you and the two boys who were near you. Deku, instantly noticing that something was wrong as he watched as the girl tightened her grasp on your costume tighter. As the man started talking to you and the boys, the girl had a tight grip on you. As Deku started to spout something about the girl obviously being frightened and scared. As overhaul, the man who was in front of you suddenly touched his glove as he said, "Eri, get over here or something bad is going to happen." Something that shook inside Eri as she let go of you quickly, as she bent her head down as she grabbed Kai's leg and walked away with him. Her hands were shaking and her body was trembling, clearly not wanting to go with him. What did she have against? What did this man have against her? What was he using against this girl? Those were the only thoughts that were running through your head. Lemillion not understanding what was going on, while Deku understood completely. You made it back as Deku talked to not one for all, Sir Night-Eye. You let them talk as you just stood with Mirio, talking to him silently, without no words, just eyes. After that, you started having visions of the girl flashing past your eyes, her being terrified, You helping her, using your quirk, then grabbed that. Then something grabbed you in your dream and yanked you down in front of a bird-like creature, as you were now a mouse in your dream, in front of this bird. This bird with those golden eyes that stared directly into your soul, as you had Aerie in your grasp, as she was a smaller baby mice. The dream was terrifying. That bird looked like he was hungry, possessed. Something was wrong with that bird. You felt terrified, not knowing who that bird was supposed to be or what it was. It's too scary for you to think about anymore. So, after your dream, after that nightmare of a dream, you decide to watch out for every corner on your parole. Bleh. You know what I'm trying to say, I can't say it. As you walked around the town like usual, you really felt like something was off, like something was watching you, and you didn't know what. Sir Night-Eye has used his powers already. He told you that in the next hour nothing was going to happen and that you were safe. So you just continued walking. You ended up spending a couple more hours out there, until you saw Aerie. She ran up to you, hugging you, as she said, "Please don't let him take me," the little girl said to you. You looked at the girl before saying, "Who?" As the same man as last time walked up to you, and Aerie, before saying, "Sorry about that. Ah, it's you again. Nice to see you," he says. You look at the man before saying, "Nice to see you too," as you look down at Aerie before saying, "Aerie, you should probably go with your dad." The man looked at Aerie before saying, "Yeah, Aerie, you should probably come with me, right?" Aerie looked at you, as her eyes clearly said no, but her mouth said, "Okay," and started walking towards her father. That's what you thought he was, too, Aerie, but you were greatly wrong. As you started to see them walk away, you felt something cover your mouth. You breathed in something, and right as you did, you saw little black dots appear in your vision. As your vision went black, and you were no longer you were no longer in control of your own body, as you passed out. Two men were carrying you. They were shouting something about, "We got her, boss!" as the little girl in overhaul walked back to you. "Good. Put her in the car." A car drove by them, parking. As the back door opened, Aerie and Kai walked in first. Then you were placed down on a chair next to Aerie. As Kai looked at Aerie before he said, "You did good." As he said that, Aerie looked a bit more scared. As Overhaul looked at you before saying, "I've been watching you for a while, Yin, and I'm so glad that I had the chance to see you again and meet you in person. Because now we're going to spend a lot of time together," he says. to you as he caresses your face and moves a little strand of your hair out of his face. Not out of his face, out of your face. As he did that, there were no bumps on his skin. Nothing. You were perfect. Your quirk made it so whatever happened to you or your body, like injuries, they would be sterile in 5 seconds. Meaning, anything that touched you was cleaned down instantly. This was amazing. It was a beautiful quirk. But the only thing is that this made Kai really want you. This means that he won't have to worry about you being filthy, dirty. No, you were perfectly clean like him. You can breathe the same air as him. There are a lot of things that your quirk could do. Like make its own icicles. This was made out of the same stuff that was in your body that was making your body sterile at all times. This was also a nice bonus to your quirk, because you also had the ability to clean anybody's wounds. This meant that Recovery Girl would have less of a hard time healing them. And that is it, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want more, then comment that down below. Bye-bye.